Real quick update, just in case you don't make it to the end when I make the same announcement. I'm gonna stream every weeknight this week besides Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Just trying to get myself to that affiliate point once, so when leagues get here, it'd be nice to have that status. I'll be doing the same thing once leagues are here too, so we'll keep that up for quite a while here. Hey everyone, in case you missed my stream today, I'm gonna kind of give you the short of what I went through. So a couple modifications to the plan. We're still going to start by running up here and grabbing our runes and doing sheep shearer. After we do sheep shearer, when we run back down, we are actually going to start rune mysteries. This would be a good time to do it. Cook's assistant might not be a bad choice right now either. So, could talk to this guy. Run up, grab the pot and a bucket from downstairs if you dropped them. So when we're spinning our wool, we should just go right over here and talk to Duke Horatio in the room next to him. And get an air talisman. Don't worry, you'll get it back at the end, but if you want a second one, get a second one. Run up here, do your banking, come back down. I'd grab your 25 gold right now if I were you. Then we're going to run up and complete Sheep Shear. Alright, Sheep Shear gives us another 60. Now instead of running straight left, instead of going up and getting your stronghold money straight away, come down here, and this is slower to get the birdhouses started, but important for other things in the league. So we're not just here about the stupid birdhouses, right? If we talk to Fayeth, see how much a rake costs. Can you sell me something? Yes, a rake. We're just going to start with a rake. We'll get the rest later, but 15 coins gets us a rake. And there should be 4 experience per successful rake. That's 20 during leagues, that's 60 per patch. So if we do 60 experience for 3 patches, which there are definitely at least 3 we can go and hit up, that'll get us to level 3. We can actually do barley seeds, so that's why I've got those in my inventory. So we're running over to Wizard's Tower. This would be a good time to start casting your wind strikes onto goblins and whatnot. Jail guard maybe. Run on down. Talk to Wizard Treyborn down in the basement of Wizard Tower. Alright, this is when we'll head back up. So, now is not the best time to go to Draenor and buy your seeds. But let's go check out the wine salesman. If you dropped your shrimps like I did to speed up the sheep shearer process, then you'll want to trade Fortunato and just buy 1 or 2 jugs of wine. They're real cheap. Check out that price, 1 coin each, not a problem. You get a bottle of wine too. I think I can drink that, but that might be, 500 gold. So no, we're not going to do that. But now we'll run up to our Stronghold of Security. Stronghold of Security is relatively self-explanatory, so I'm just going to skip that part and teleport straight to Varrock for you guys. So at this point we have the extra 10k, and we're doing Daddy's Home. Alright, but there's one more step we're going to throw in there. Really 2. Rune Mysteries we're going to work on at this point as well, but when we run down here, alright, we can go talk to Yarlo or whatever his name is, the old man, and then walk in to this members only area where you do some of the family crest stuff. Trade Asif. He sells a blue wizard hat. Alright, so that's going to be our best in slot magic hat for this point in the game. So it's just, I don't know, seems worth it. It's a little bit of money, but it'll make our runes go a little bit further. Just ever so slightly. We're a low level, so we're not going to be super accurate yet. So run up, do your plank stuff. Pretty much the money we end up with at this point, we're going to go build Yarlo's stuff. But then we can run back and trade Aubrey. And we should have enough to get 4 packs of Mind Runes and 8 packs of Air Runes for 400 extra casts. Okay, the other thing kind of important to note here is if we get around 2.93 million gold, we can hop worlds and buy these Chaos Rune packs. I think it's 29k without the Karamja gloves, or maybe that is with them. But it costs around 3 million gold. It'll end up being a little bit less, I think, with the Karamja gloves, but we'll run the numbers on that some other time. But the Chaos Runes we'll buy later on to try and earn ourselves an Onyx, instead of wasting too much time earning Tackle other ways. So, we'll buy the Mind and Fire Runes, go finish Daddy's Home. do the history exam, and then we'll run over and buy our fire staff. Make sure you don't forget to hit up the Varrock General Store. That's where we're gonna get our hammer, chisel. There's a spade and a knife upstairs. So we try and get a fire staff here. Buy that before you buy your runes, just to make sure you have enough money for everything. You might actually only be able to buy 3 of each, but it's okay. You'll make that money back pretty easily on the tree spirit. So here's the spade, knife's up there. Alright, so at this point, this is where we go home and do our cash grind. Let's teleport back to Lumbridge. I told you guys for my cash grind it was going to start by pickpocketing men. 61 of those. That'll get us into the ham hideout. And then we're going to alternate between doing the ham thieving and chopping and fletching. This would be a good time to deposit all your stuff. Talking to Aubrey, though, gets us the next step of Rune Mysteries done. So when we head back over that way to pickpocket from Master Farmers or buy seeds, we'll be able to finish that quest at Wizard's Tower. So what do we do after that? So after we finish Wizard's Tower, or finish Rune Mysteries at Wizard's Tower, we're going to run down and we're actually going to mine 1 inventory of essence. And then I'm hoping they give us a water talisman. Otherwise, it's a like 1 in 50 or so drop rate at the blue wizards there. So let's get out my whip just to have a decent attacking weapon. And we'll run back down there. I'm actually going to use a fairy ring, it'll be faster. Let's grab my Eternal Slayer ring. So we will start with 5 Runecrafting. Just so that we can start with waters. Otherwise it would be impossible to start the skill without getting some random event experience. So let's configure this. So let's go to Wizard's Tower quick. Not going to bring a pickaxe with me because I'm not actually going to do the essence, but 1 trip to waters should earn you enough that you'll have level 10 Runecrafting. And that's the next thing we're going to do, is we're going to go find out why level 10 Runecrafting is important. So it's 1 in 50 or 1 in 60 to get a water talisman here, so they might not give us one to start. It'd be a little upsetting, but you get a variety of runes while you're here too. It's just these guys are not the easiest to kill for a fresh account. They do hit a little bit hard. I mean, yeah, it's nice to get the robe top, robe bottom. Robe bottom doesn't give magic bonus, but... So we're going to leave here. This is where we could get a water talisman if we needed one. But once we've gotten a single 27 essence trip of water runes, we can head back to Varrock. Now, this is the important discovery, I'll call it. We already have Digsite done, so we can just head on into this place. But if you've never spent a good chunk of time here and you've only just gotten your Digsite pendant, you need this for kudos, which will actually get us to the volcanic mine. This would be the next step in our process after finishing Rune Mysteries and doing 1 trip to the water altar. So we're going to take our tools. They'll give us everything we need, including boots and gloves, which I was already wearing from doing this earlier on stream. And you can take a full inventory of the specimen rocks, clean them on the table, and this is how you get that amulet, or get the ruby necklace to unlock the spell. But in addition to that, you can also get antique lamps. They're not that rare. You might get enough on your way to the Digsite pendant. You need 4 of them. 4 gets you the Runecrafting level to do cosmics. You'll get above level 27 Runecrafting, but you need level 10 in the skill to use the antique lamp on it. So let's see if I get lucky. Probably won't, but just take my word for it. Tin ore. There's an antique lamp. Alright, so we need level 10 in a skill. I did get lucky. It's not that common. But it's 500 experience, which is 2,500 for us. It does require level 10, though. You also get some tins, some opals. You get some stuff you might want to bank. Iron darts, a couple iron knives. Quite a bit of iron darts, though, actually. Alright, so once we've gotten our 27 Runecrafting, we do need to get a cosmic talisman. But here, just about everything besides the Abbey demons, it's like these leeches, will drop talismans. You can safe spot some of them, but almost everything in here is aggressive. So this sucks. This is not a good place for us to be at a low level. We're going to head back to Lumbridge. So the follow-up part of this that we're going to want to do to continue, you know, these passive grinds is I'm going to run north of the lumberage area a little bit. Here's what I planted earlier to show us barley. Let's add up. 9, 10, I believe it's 9.5. 9, 10, so we're at 38. Yeah, so doing barley gives us about 100 experience. So I'm going to plant some more barley seeds. And another thing we can do is, let's see if this guy sells us stuff as well. Can you sell me something? 3 buckets of compost will pay for this. So you can guarantee that you're able to finish this. So in addition to the barley, pretty quick here, we're going to be able to do red berry bushes. And then after red berry bushes, shortly after that is oak trees, if we're able to get some acorns from our birdhouse runs. So let me grab one more. It takes 3 buckets. It's a really slow thing to talk through, and it's not the cheapest in the world when you're starting a game, but 3 buckets of compost will pay for it. So now those barley cannot die. It'll make sure we pick it for another 500 or so experience. Run over here. I'm going to chop down oaks. All right. The other thing we're going to do after we get all of our 158 oak logs is we're going to go back to the Enchanted Valley. Okay, the Enchanted Valley is where we're going to start training Mage. So we're going to do this juggle between buying runes and going back to the tree spirits until we hit the magic level we need for the enchant, which I believe is level 49, level 3 enchant for use on ruby jewelry. Okay, so once we've done those few things, the oak planks are so we can go to our house and build a tool store in our workshop. We need tool store 4, which requires level 44 construction. So if we head over to our workshop, I'll open up the skill guide as well. In our workshop, room storage? Might be storage. It should be tool store 4 is where we can get a necklace mold. So that's the purpose of the 158 oak planks. That requires 40k cash to turn into oak planks. And then we have ourselves a necklace mold, and then we do a mining and smithing grind. Now, mining and smithing is pretty self-explanatory. You can throw some stuff into a calculator, but we end up needing 40 smithing. This is a location for us to purchase seaweed and buckets of sand. If you're having a hard time affording all of this, or if shops are bought out, your best bet is to buy as much seaweed and soda ash as possible, because I really think that getting the buckets of sand is faster for us. So you can buy seaweed and soda ash, but if the buckets of sand are bought out, soda ash is probably going to be as well. But buy as much seaweed as possible. Little tip, and I said this in the other video as well, if you talk to him instead of right-clicking pay fair, he'll only do 5% of your cash stack. For me, obviously, it's still 200 gold because it's a 200 gold max. But if you do the quick pay fair, it's always going to cost you 200. So it might be a little cheaper. But this is a bank. So this is the fastest way to bank when we're buying the buckets of sand and seaweed. We need 130 of each, buckets of sand and soda ash or seaweed, to get ourselves to the 40 crafting requirement. So now we have all the skills necessary. These rocks will get us gems. And yeah, they're going to be pretty hard to fight for, but that might be our best way of getting rubies. If you watch my video on the fairy rings, the Gorax are also a great way to get gem drops, or if you get random events. We'll have 40 crafting, we'll have 44 construction to get the mold, we'll have 27 rune crafting to make cosmics, but we still have the issue of trying to find the talisman, so you might be better off killing hill giants. I don't know at this point. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions. I couldn't do this one as thorough, because without the enhanced experience rates, it's really hard to reproduce the activities and the time it would take to do these things. So I appreciate the viewership. If you're not subscribed, why don't you take a little check down below and hit that if you don't mind. That way you're notified of my videos a little more often. So one last update. I'm going to start streaming on weeknights, 5 to 7 Central Time. So if you're available after work or something, and the other streamers might be offline by then, hey, I'll be there for you. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday this week, I'm going to start trying to make a habit of doing it every weeknight. But hopefully I can earn that Twitch affiliate before League's Trailblazer starts, because then I'll be streaming that every night. All right, guys. See you next time.